And sometimes that little snowball, it kind of careens down into Avalanche. 4 HP does get elimination there. He's going to have to hold on. Forziar and Andalix, a very historic duo here, is still on their feet in the snow. Zone 5 is going to be revealed, Shy.
Okay, and it is going to be an avalanche that's going to come through. All these trios have to move off from one side of the mountain. It might be like an anti-gravity avalanche to go all the way to the other side of the mountain too.
They can't do this.
And then that's to rise again, the trickiest zone in Fortnite's history. I feel like this is going to be crazy for people to move across.
All it takes is a couple of beams and Alex is gone. Queasy is still in this fight, gets an elimination on Red Rush, but we're watching right here. This is one of the most decorated EU teams in the region. This French trio who made the French shift. They changed it up. They were able to qualify with new teammates, newly formed. And look at this. In about a minute, we will see if they were able to survive. As you mentioned, one of the most dangerous, treacherous rotations we may ever see. Here we go.
I saw Sapphic just make a very sneaky push from the bottom. They're electing to go to the base of the mountain. Andalix, though, he's moving all the way up on the top right of your screen. 4 HP, can't make a single mistake. Half pad up in the air. 3 AR shots will take him out, but no one's looking. Everyone has to be focusing on this position. It's such a tricky zone. Finally, some pressure comes in, but they stabilize. Meanwhile, down towards the dirt, Exterior Snappy Red Rush, they don't want to take to the skies. They got their own plans to stay ahead and alive.
But what is such a risky position to be down there? Look at that, even Bootback is way down there. Bootback is beyond the dirt. He's 6 feet under. He may find himself and dig himself into the lobby at that point. Falconly and ZQ Kazakh, oh my goodness, what happened? An earthquake happens. It brings down everything, and it was an edit down chop. Kazakh survives, though. He survives the natural disaster that just unfolded there, and Queasy may have been the culprit of that edit down chop.
Oh my God, I've never seen Kazakhs panic that hard.
Dude, I panicked.
Down, but walls and floors everywhere. We're panicking too. They're back up the height though. That cost them a lot. Kazakhs,
it did.
171 mats now, and it's only wood.
Oh my goodness, it's coming down to it. This is one of those chaotic end games that we always love to see and love to cast, but no one loves to play because it's going to get messy. Here we are, Deceptos Loki's commit there on the low ground, but not really. They're heading down now. Hey, Tayson, Vino, and Reason, they're in the mid ground. Punch-ups right there on their door, and let's Save It. Save It is alive here. Save It is going to try to find his way back to glory, and meanwhile, our defending FNCS champions are second from height.
Everyone on every single layer has to be very careful. We're going back up, straight over the mountain, across flat land, but the zone could pull back at any moment. You have to be very careful with how many materials you use, which pads you're putting down, what your whole game plan is. And while you're trying to concentrate, anyone can break into your box, cause a lot of pressure, chaos in your mind. You might not think. You waste even a second. You might slip, fall off of this crazy zone and mountain, straight down to your demise. There's a big shot from Save It. Cannot keep it contained. Right there, a second of distraction. Invasion in the box. He's gone, he's out.
And what I noticed in day one is Jerky, Queasy, and Trulix, if they cleaned up a couple of things, they would be able to hold on to height. They had height multiple times here on the first moving zones, but then they lost it to these corporates right here. But it's not going to happen here because Aqua is in shambles, and now he's going to do all that he can to get those placement points.
Yeah, even the high ground warlords are suffering with this zone. Aqua as a solo trying to make things happen. Missed shot on the walk up, but he got a big finish on the splash. 100 damage, 33 on the Elocrats. He's still getting points, even if he's not working height or in the circle. The zone is still so far away, bullied, held back in boxes. He gets in, he's living, he's alive.
Aqua with the two-piece right here. The GOAT is still alive on his feet, still rocking it now. He's on a layer. He almost caught another body, but he just whiffs the shot. He's here to fight and out of build and out of this match.
Reason though, he's fighting with Taste and takes out Sapphic as they're moving on to their mid-ground layer. Below is just a mess. Tripper and the last one left, he gets taken out. He's gone, and now Exterios and Mappy as a duo still control everything going down below. The lobby is gonna get squeezed up. There's another hill, a mountain in the way. Kylie once again is another player surviving from that last game here to this one. The same patterns navigating the zone. Look at everyone else though, they're trapped. They have to get by not only the entire server, but the space as well. Reason deleted, Trulix, Jerky, Queasy. They're bringing that FNCS champion vibe right back this season.
They're rocking that Axe of Champions in their spirit and in their minds here. They're trying to defend the crown, but Pink Nebs, who's had a great day one here, are trying to regain their footing here in day two on the front side of the zone. It's champion versus champion, Asian versus EU, and EU claps out Asia again. Force with it, trying to regain it. It's another Axe of Champion running around as well. We have 4 Axe of Champions, but here it is, Trulix, Jerky, and Queasy here, finally finding their form here in day 2, going up against the contender from day 1. Nebs, Pink, and Stompy working as a duo.
It'll be the 4th mountain they're on, a possibility of a res all the way down below, but the timing might not be there. They're sticking it. Nebs is going for it. Chuck Splash Cannon to keep his HP from the zone alive. Is he up? He's up. Now it's a 3v3, but there's no match for Stompy. He used them all to actually defend.
What?
Easy. Big shots taken on height. The slide pump lands again. The retake. It's coming through from Stompy.
No,
no. Another on the Queasy. No way.
No.
They're doing it.
No way.
Down.
No way.
On the right.
No way.
Stompy
No way.
is in.
No way. No way.
Wins out the game. Single-handedly getting all 3 players, Pink, Nebs, and Stompy, do the impossible.
No way! No way! I have no words, bro. No words. No words, child.
I don't even want to attempt to think about anything else. Speak, please. Take it away.
I thought that I've seen it all. I thought that this was just going to be another normal day of Fortnite. I thought this was going to be the normal finals. Apparently, everyone decided they were going to go absolutely hamburgers for no reason. Stompy, this was the craziest clutch of all time. What are you doing, brother? Oh my gosh. The composure needed to pull something off like that. The comeback from recovery, the moment to even pick your teammate up. I mean, oh my goodness, dude. This was next level, bro.
Oh my god! Look, Queasy, Trulix, and Jerky, it's an absolute travesty. It is absolutely shocking. You know, you can. There's so many words you can use: stinker, howler, nightmare. It's everything that could possibly go wrong and worse. Like, you don't lose that. Like, we know Stompy's great. He's one of the all-time greats of EU. You know, back in the World Cup days, he was dominating the land. But he just whipped out his old form right there. That was not even real. That shouldn't have happened, right? If you don't know what just happened, that shouldn't have happened. Nobody should win that if you're in Stompy's position. You shouldn't.
Yeah, but he did, and he hit the shots. He's showing why. Throughout the World Cup qualifiers, he was the most dominant player. Throughout Season 8, he became the champion. Zeke still lost in the sauce. He still can't believe it as we say that. And, you know, a lot of people throughout a lot of the previous FNCSs have not put the respect on Stompy's name. But Stompy, alongside Nebs, to pick up the res onto Pink, like, huge big brain play, because that also saved one bullet, right? That hit the shot from, I think it was Queasy, to knock down, which allowed Stompy to be able to win it. Huge, incredible play.
Oh my gosh, these teams, they know what's at stake, man. They want the Axe of Champions. They want to win it all. Oh my goodness. We got to talk about some other stuff with Malibuca happening here earlier on in the game. I'm still shaking. Take it away, Love. Take it away.
Look, I just wanted to show people the duality of Fortnite, right? Because you know, we take a look at the game before this when Mr. Savage, you know, they have that amazing win. Everything's going rosy. You think to yourself, oh wow, they contested that steamy, but it's still going great. They've now won 2 games out of 5. Everything's absolutely amazing. But then you get them coming in, landing at steamy the game after, you know, on this massive high, and they get walked through. Malibuca takes out Ref's guard. No real hope there. And Reese, this is one of the big problems that, you know, these teams will have while contested. We talked about the Asian winners who, you know, won FNCS, contested 10 out of 10 times, or 10 out of 12 times, sorry. You know, Mr. Savage and them, they're not going to be able to do this like every game. At some point, you just have to think it's not worth it anymore.
No, I know you got to think so, but there's no other options. Reality. Where else are they going to go? Anywhere else they go? They're contested at the same drop, so they might as well keep going where they're being successful. They were in second, and now they've dropped down till 7th for Falcon, Refsguard, along with Andrea and Mr. Savage 2 now. So that's 5 placements down just by losing off spawn, which is tough. But with the huge clutch, with the huge victory royale from Pink, Nebs, and Stompy, that's pushed them all the way up into 1st place currently. 2 victory royales to their name, and I want to watch more. I have to see more from this team.
Honestly, I did not come into this weekend expecting to see what we've seen from these 3 players. That clutch from Stompy is going to go down in the history books.